Hello, Capricorn. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the full moon in Libra. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records, ascended masters. What are the messages for Capricorn at this time, please? Messages for Capricorn during the full moon in Libra or whenever this message finds them. Thank you. Your first card out is the King of Scrolls. Awesome. The second card is the Queen of Scrolls. Wow. Row. A divine couple. Divine counterparts. I'm always amazed whenever they come out together. And you have the Four of Scrolls, the karmic trench. So all scrolls, these are likened to swords, Capricorn, in the traditional Rider-Waite. This is the Akashic Tarot that I'm using. And on the bottom of the deck, the Three of Forces, the bird's nest. This card is all about making preparations for additions to come, abundance to come. What do you want to feather your nest for right now, for the future? Because get ready, it's on its way, is basically what that card means. So, beautiful messages for you for this full moon in Libra period, or whenever this message is finding you, Capricorn. I'm excited for you. The King and Queen of Scrolls coming out together in any reading, or any King and Queen coming out together in any reading, is awesome. So this king, as you can see, he has scrolls on the bench there, one in his hand, and he is a man of knowledge. He is a man of power, of learning, and helpful to you in potentially a number of ways, Capricorn. He may be, this is a masculine energy. It could be male or female. This person could be in your life already. If not, you'll be meeting them soon. They may be a teacher, communicator of some kind, an author, someone who will assist you in some professional way. They could also be a friend who brings wisdom through their own studies and spiritual practices. So be open to the guidance that this masculine energy offers, because it could help lead your life in exciting new directions, Capricorn. This also, of course, may be a love interest for you or for another, depending upon how this resonates with you. This person's wisdom is compelling, and you are likely to have many interesting and lively discussions with this person. This may also represent you or someone you know who's longing for deeper understanding and greater clarity of thought. Now is a great time to pursue a new interest, perhaps even enroll in some classes or attend a lecture that you want to, something you want to know more about, Capricorn. A position in counseling, teaching, writing, or publishing may be on the agenda as well now. A treasure trove of discovery is waiting for you, so let your mind and your life soar. The Akashic force for this card says to take a deep breath and pull the energy of the King of Scrolls in. Feel yourself fill up with a new sense of wisdom and heightened communication. Your mind and vision grow with the power of the King of Scrolls. Is there something that you'd like to learn? And I just think that this is so awesome that the Queen of Scrolls is the next card out. And that the two of them came out together is just so awesome for you, Capricorn. You have a direct line to the Akashic records right now, and the font of information that is there. All you have to do is call on the King and Queen of Scrolls. Of course, you can see her standing here with the swirls of energy, of wisdom and knowledge and Akashic truth around her. And the archway behind her stands for that wisdom and knowledge This is a feminine energy, a male or female of higher mind, whom you may already know or have yet to meet once again. Their purpose is to help you move through this entryway to a new level of wisdom and understanding. This could be a teacher again, someone who's offering a friendship that could develop into a deeper love, perhaps. This feminine energy could be helpful to you in some project requiring communication, just like the King of Scrolls. And this could also represent you or a woman in your life, a feminine energy in your life getting a position in a field related to communication, teaching or marketing or publishing, just like the King of Scrolls. This card indicates a phase of deeper understanding and readiness to learn. It's the perfect time for expansive growth and learning, whether it's mind, body, or spirit-centered, Capricorn. Open the mysteries that are hidden in the Akashic Scrolls and step through that door of knowledge. It is available to you. Look up Akashic Records on YouTube. Edgar Cayce, check it out. Delve deeper into it. You won't regret it. The Akashic force for this card says to close your eyes and feel the Queen of Scrolls approach. As she hands you a scroll, your greater mind awakens. Feel the sparkling brilliance there. The final card for you is also a Scrolls card, as I said. All scrolls, likened to swords in the traditional Rider-Waite. The fact that you have the King and Queen together is awesome. This Four of Scrolls card, you can see someone digging a hole there. There are rows to be planted. They're ready to go. There's seeds sitting there waiting to be planted, and he's not planting. He's still just digging in the same hole. And that's what this card is signifying, that there could be a situation in your life that is known to you that is a pattern of self-defeating feelings or actions or thoughts that you've potentially brought forward from previous incarnations, Capricorn. And you return to this life with the intention of breaking this pattern. But of course, when we get here, it's a lot harder than we realize, and we don't have the knowledge that we had before we came down here, and we get pulled into old thoughts and behaviors, and you've been digging yourself deeper into a karmic trench that gets harder and harder to escape. And this card is signifying for you right now that you have the ability to recognize this, whether it's in your relationships or your jobs or your beliefs. You have the ability to take charge of your karma by altering your ideas, your patterns, and your feelings that cause you to make the same choices. And every time you notice yourself making a choice that digs you deeper into this karma, then you have to take action to stop it, step away, and do the work to recognize it. And that's the hardest thing sometimes, Capricorn, is recognizing those triggers. So this card is saying, without you doing this work, you could go on for lifetimes still burying yourself in the same feelings. But with commitment to making changes every day, you can dig yourself out. The Akashic force for this card says to take a moment to remember an old negative pattern that you know all too well, one that has kept you stuck. Close your eyes and breathe in the presence and power of your higher self. You become stronger. You are filled with the will to step out of the mud, and you do, now and every time you fall into this pattern again. So those are awesome Akashic messages for you. The King and Queen of Scrolls. You just have a font of information, whatever you want to know about right now, whatever you want to learn about, that is available to you, Capricorn. So take advantage of that. And digging out of the karmic trench is very important as well. I mean, you have the power. You have the power to dig out. That is within you. I'm going to pull a card for you now from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Thank you, Spirit and Angel Guides, for these beautiful messages for Capricorn. What is the Shaman's Dream Oracle message for Capricorn at this time, please? Shaman's Dream Oracle message for Capricorn. Thank you. Number 36. Lost in space, needing direction. We all feel like that sometimes, don't we? Of course, the number 36 reduces to a 9. Sometimes in life we lose our way, perhaps falling prey to addictive behaviors, jealousy, comparison, resistance, or fear. This happens especially when we are up-leveling and genuinely changing for the better. Sometimes the more you climb up, the farther you get pulled down, it feels like. This happens especially when we are up-leveling and genuinely changing for the better. A part of us, hidden in the vast expansiveness of space, wants to sabotage our progress. In the transformation process, our inner world no longer feels safe or inhabitable, as we find that our thoughts and beliefs have morphed beyond recognition. You may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step. You might be tired and simply needing to regroup and rest. When you lack direction, the first thing to do is redirect your perspective of time. Like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe, you're invited to reduce your life visioning to the next 24 hours. Anyone can handle living in 24-hour compartments, which allows everything to feel grounded and manageable. You get lost in space when you imagine being swallowed up in the giant vastness of the future, with its dark uncertainty, or reflect on how your past has held you captive in a hall of distorted, never-ending mirrors, reminding you of your mistakes and flaws, failures and losses. Take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes those 2 awful eternities away. It banishes those 2 awful eternities away. You will find your energy and focus restored as you recognize that you were never lost at all. Keep it simple. Right now, conserve your energy and take care of you in basic, fundamental ways, and the world will be right again. Some of you need to rest, Capricorn. Some of you need to take a rest right now. And if you've watched this channel before, you've heard me say that you cannot fill from an empty cup. You have to have a full cup from which to fill. So, take some time out right now for yourself. There is no shame in that. And people who are aware know that you have to know when it's time to balance work with time out, even if that is taking 10 minutes a day to meditate, Capricorn. I'm going to pull a card for you now from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Thank you again, Spirit, for these beautiful messages for Capricorn. What is the message from the Work Your Light Oracle deck, please, for Capricorn at this time? What is the best message for Capricorn at this time, please? Thank you. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? That's your intuition. This is an inquiry card, I'm sure. Yep. Trust the niggle. That niggling feeling, that annoying, niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying feeling, try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting. And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way, the relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from their higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day, Capricorn, to scan your body, to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle right now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. The Work Your Light inquiry. What is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? We've been taught since we were children, most of us, to ignore our intuition, Capricorn. And it can take years to get back to that sometimes. But these cards for you are suggesting highly to me that you have a direct line right now to your intuition, so that you can release any old karmic patterns that you may have, and that you can find your direction once again. This is just absolutely beautiful to me that you are, I hope, getting more in touch with your intuition right now, and that you will trust those feelings and what they're trying to tell you more and more. Because as that card said, it is the body that is the intuitive one. I'm going to pull a card for you now from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. What is the Wild Offering Oracle message, please, for Capricorn for this time? Thank you, Spirit and Angel Guides. Wild Offering Oracle message for Capricorn, please. Thank you. Feelings. Wow. Emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear Divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they can no longer hold me captive. Feelings and trusting your intuition. As I said, Capricorn, this is a full moon in Libra reading for you. And a full moon is a time of seeing those seeds that we planted come to harvest, seeing things come to manifestation. And the Moonology Manifestation Oracle card for this time right now says that we should find a balance for the full moon in Libra. Focusing on your own wants and needs is understandable. However, at this time it's suggested that you need to find a balance between what you need versus what someone else needs. Walk a mile in their shoes, understand where they're coming from and why, and then take action. If you've been through some type of worrying time regarding your health or any other issue, this card reminds you to find the right people to help you, Capricorn. It's nothing wrong with getting multiple opinions and make up your own mind about the situation rather than being too influenced by others. Take in that information just like a Libra would do. You see the scales here on this card. They weigh everything out and balance it before they make a decision. So remember that we're all co-creating, so getting other people on your side by being understanding is a win-win. That's very important, Capricorn. A manifesting ritual right now that you can do for opening your heart is to add jasmine essential oil to your diffuser and call in Lakshmi, the magnificent Hindu goddess associated with love, abundance, and beauty, and ask her to open your heart and fill you with love, kindness, and gratitude. The manifestation affirmation for this time: there is love all around me. I am lovable. There is love all around me. I am lovable. You are lovable, Capricorn. I hope that you have enjoyed this full moon in Libra reading. I have enjoyed reading it for you. It's absolutely beautiful. Time for you right now to trust your intuition more, get in touch with that side of yourself more. Thank you again so much for joining me. I appreciate you coming back and viewing again. If you like this reading, please hit that like button right now for me, and I will see you next time. Love and light.